Do you have a reptile pet at home? Welcome to Lifestyle Stalkers. In this video, you will learn what kind of food reptiles need and basic cleaning. As there are several different types of foods that usually make up the food varieties for the reptile pet, the owner would need to have a good basic knowledge of the pet reptile's preferences. The following should serve as a good guideline for the reptile pet owner to have a more informed view of some of the foods that make ideal meals for the pet. Typical reptiles such as snakes, tegus, lizards, monitors and crocodiles would be partial to a diet of meat. These meat could come in the form of mice, rats, birds' eggs, insects, fish and other smaller animals which would present much of a challenge to the reptile. Most of these would be eaten raw. There are also reptiles such as iguanas and some tortoises that would lean towards being vegetarian. The foods that these reptiles would most enjoy consuming would have to be chopped collard greens, romaine lettuce, chopped squash and bananas. The other reptiles that make popular pets would be the bearded dragons and many aquatic turtles, and these would ideally want to consume crickets, mealworms, earthworms, chopped veggies and romaine lettuce. There are also reptiles that simply survive on eating leaves, of which iguanas are a good example. The pet owner would be well advised to be able to provide fresh leaves for this type of iguana. However, before the individual decides to purchase any reptile as a pet, careful consideration should be given to the diet needs of the pet. If the individual is squeamish about feeding or handling certain types of foods, then the pet would ultimately suffer the consequences. Also, as the pet grows, the food intake or size would also have to be of a bigger kind. This could also be a problem when it comes to handling or sourcing for the food items. Do you have a reptile pet? Let us know in the comment section. Keeping the pet clean and free of any unwanted residual stuff like feces or food rotting from not being consumed is very important. It will help to keep the pet's immediate environment from becoming a health hazard. Clean up. It is absolutely necessary to ensure the pet's confined area is always clean and fresh. Pets are almost like humans in certain preferences, and keeping its immediate environment clean is something pets are keen on having some attention directed to. There are several different ways to ensure this is possible, and these would include actually removing the pet temporarily to another secure location before and cleaning process commences, cleaning around the pet if it is not of the dangerous kind, or simply removing the underlayer rack and cleaning it before replacing it again. However, the last method is only possible if the cage or tank used has such as added facility for this purpose. Initially, cleaning may only present a small challenge, but as the reptile pet increases in size, this may prove to be almost an impossible task, especially if there is no help and the owner must tackle the task alone. All these points should be carefully weighed when the purchase of the pet is being considered. A lot of pet owners fail to take this into account and end up frustrated and exhausted whenever the need to perform a cleaning task takes place. There are also a lot of very specific ways and tools to use when cleaning after the reptile pet. These tools are usually recommended when the purchase for the pet is being done. It would be a good idea to invest in the cleaning items as they would be specifically designed for the pet. Check out our video description for basic cleaning tools for reptiles. Others may simply neglect the pet and simply wait for it to expire and then simply get rid of it. All these problems are simply due to lack of taking the time and effort to research the animal being considered as a pet. To watch other reptile care videos, please check our video description. Check out our recent clip as well here in Lifestyle Stalkers. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.